Hello, hello, my amazing creative friends. Oksancia here again. This is Monday. I'm super excited to welcome everyone again on my YouTube channel. I am in the middle of a super exciting time because I have just finished my first ever webinar. It was super awesome. So I've always really wanted to do a webinar. So I did my first webinar just last Thursday, and I've been receiving so many questions because during the webinar I shared a lot of my systems and strategies that helps me build an awesome lifestyle design business that is in my joy till for 10 years and going on still. And another big addition to this my business was the opening of my textile design online school, and it started with my first course, Pattern It Up, which is all about how to learn step by step building a lifestyle textile design business, creating a pattern collection, and selling online with confidence, and really focusing on your creativity without being nervous if you are on the right track to make an income with your artwork. So I've been receiving a lot of questions about the course, so I just wanted to really quickly share with you guys what it's about, and then I will start answering questions. And if you guys have questions that you've been wondering about the course or about the textile design business in general, please leave them in the comments below, and I will try and answer as much as I can today. Alrighty, guys. So I am super excited because I've been getting ready for this for a long time. So yay! Ta-da! So this is Pattern It Up, my first online course, and I have been working on this together with 40 of my amazing beta students. That they were my testers. They built it with me, and I will not go into a lot of detail because I welcome you guys to go check it out for yourselves to read more about it. But it is definitely have been very exciting to create. And this is my system, how I built my business. My husband helped me. He's a software developer in the past, so he really helped me to optimize Adobe Illustrator in the ways that are still work very well and much make the process of creating repeat patterns much faster. But also I wanted to include the ways how you can start making income with repeat patterns right away, because when I was just starting out, having the ability to sell to sell quickly, that really fired up my efforts in designing. That's why I didn't want you to just only learn the technical and creative aspect of pattern making, but my point was to immediately give you ability to start selling. Of course, you must understand it's not a full-time income right away. It took me years to create the system, to learn and to start making serious income, full-time income with my patterns. But I had no systems. I actually did it all by myself with the help of my husband. I had no idea how to optimize or sell. So over the years, over 10 years, I learned how to do it. But I received so many questions like this one. I want to create pattern designs that I have had inside of me since I was little and start making money with my patterns, with my art. But how exactly do I do that? So in this course, I present my way, how I did it, and it's how I'm still doing it to this day. It's been really standing up to the test of time very well. And I also share stories of my students who tested it for me, who helped me build it, and who made sure that it worked for them. So I have a few students who were able to get these amazing results. Like they tell me that they are working super fast, and they are no longer afraid of Adobe Illustrator, and they feel like they now on the right path to building and growing their business quickly and successfully. And it's been my dream to help my fellow creative people. So this is what I've been doing in this course. I will not go too much into detail, but there are videos, workbooks, there are templates and scripts, and a big set of 12 actions all done for you, ready to install, so you do not have to recreate them by hand. They are simple, and there are instructions to how to install all of them. And there are also will be 2 group work reviews, as well as a private Pattern Up First Facebook group for students. And there is a big exciting extra bonus that you will receive, is that you will receive my second course. And yes, I created the second course at the same time, because while my students were testing this one, I wanted to create something that will take them even further the minute they finish this course. And it is a pattern power prompts. And in that course, I actually take you through 12 weeks of pattern prompts week by week, but they are not just suggestions. They are specific explanations why exactly each pattern prompt and topic is commercially viable. I show you examples of the patterns that you can create, and the other scripts created, and they are how they look on the actual real life commercial products. And I show you some history behind many topics. So I am super, super excited about this, because this is what I would have wanted for myself, to cut off a bunch of years from my development. And I am so happy to present this to you guys. All right, let's jump back into the video, and let me see. All right, hello again. All right, you guys, let me see over here if I have any comments. All right, so I do have a few questions that I wanted to answer, and about this course. So the last thing that I wanted to add about the course is that the enrollment is closing tomorrow, Tuesday, March 20th at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we already have 17 lovely creative students together with my original group of student testers who helped me test the course and build the course with me. And we've been super, super excited to welcome everyone. And I've been doing exciting new things this week. Right after our group is complete, we're going to start up our work. And okay, so I will jump into some questions I received on the Facebook and in my email box. And if you guys who are watching have any comments, please leave them in the chat on YouTube. All right. So Marie asks, which version of Adobe Illustrator is good for making repeat pattern designs? Will a Pattern It Up system work with older versions? All right. Okay. By the way, you guys watching in the chat, could you please tell me if you can hear me in the chat? That would be wonderful. I just want to make sure. All right. So which version of Adobe Illustrator is good for making repeat pattern designs? This is a very good question, because as I've seen with my students, the point was that they had different versions. A lot of them were concerned because they had much older versions, and some of them were concerned because they had a very last version of Adobe Illustrator. And in my experience, I use Adobe Illustrator CC 2015. And it is the last version that worked the best for me, with no glitches and bugs. And I've been really enjoying that one. And I'm not fast on jumping on the last versions of Adobe Illustrator, because in my experience, they are often very glitchy. So unfortunately, I cannot recommend very last version, last edition of Adobe Illustrator. And I know if you're paying for it, you feel like you should use it. But in real life, a lot of times they tend to crash more. So I would wait at least a year. I would just go a year older, or 2015 works well for me. But my students reported success with my course through all of the versions of Adobe Illustrator CC. I cannot exactly 100% guarantee until Adobe CC, so CS5, CS2. I still believe that this system should work, but I cannot 100% guarantee that all 100% of action scripts and anything all of these things 100% will work, but it's still a lot of workarounds. So it is still, I would still recommend going at Adobe Illustrator CC. This will definitely work. But okay, let's move on. The next, Sophia asks, do I need a digital tablet to succeed as a textile designer? So I do use a digital tablet, and I have a Intuos, Wacom Intuos 4, and it is equivalent to Intuos Pro tablet, and it is an older version. So in my experience, I know about being on a budget very well. I started out, I had a Wacom Bamboo, which is the cheaper entry-level version, for at least 2 years, and it still worked well for me. I illustrated 2 children's books with it. So definitely it is possible to work with a cheaper tablet. And whether you really need it or not, that is a question, because this is my point. This is my stance on this subject. I do not think you 100% need it to apply all of the systems or just to do pattern design. For example, if your work is purely abstract, or you work with more geometric blocky style, which is built a lot out of shapes, you can definitely start with just using your mouse. But if you really want to do a detailed drawing, like painterly effects, all kinds of brush strokes and interesting, so basically it really depends on your drawing style. Is it more graphic build of shapes, geometric style, or abstract style, that you probably won't need a tablet as much as a person who draws with actual complex shapes and lines as if you would draw on a paper. Then definitely 100% graphic tablet helps. In my experience, I use both depending on the style of artwork that I'm on, design that I am going to use for my patterns. So if you would ask me, do you need one at all? I think yes, but maybe you can borrow a tablet for a little while if you are just starting out, or the other way, and just to see how it feels to you. Or I would go a used tablet. I would go buy a used tablet, and you don't have to buy a very expensive one. So this is definitely another option. But for my system, I always give you tips in my course how to go about things without a digital tablet. So this definitely, I would still recommend it 100%. Whether it will help, yes. But the point is, I would not say that you will fail as a textile designer if you do not have a digital tablet. It's just a matter of style. All right, Change of Heart says, hi, Change of Heart. I have a pen with a flat tip, and I find it a bit difficult to draw with it. Would it be easier to draw with a pen with a rounded tip? So it doesn't, I'm not sure it matters that much, to be honest. I tried different tips and they all feel, in my experience, similar. If you find it difficult to draw, maybe there is some issue with the particular model of a tablet or your pen. Maybe you should go to some kind of shop, try out drawing with other pens. That might help. But definitely in my case, I do not have an issue with my pen in Wacom Intuos at all. But I'm not sure what exactly is an issue. Which tablet do you have? So maybe if you can leave it in the comments, which model do you have? But other than that, I would try out different models. Maybe you will enjoy using the other ones better. Or maybe your tip is just worn out and you need to replace your tip. That could be another issue. So try it out. All right. Another question in the email. Sam Art asks, can I sell my designs on multiple websites at the same time? All right. So yes, you definitely can sell or license your artwork on multiple websites at the same time, for sure. Because you are the owner of your designs, unless you created them in the studio when you were working for somebody else and it was part of their project, or if you have licensed it already and signed off, sold the rights to the design, then you cannot sell it anymore. But other than that, if you are not under any exclusivity agreement with a studio or a specific website, or if you are not under the agreement because you already sold to a company the rights to your artwork, so in these cases, on all other cases, you can sell your designs on multiple websites. All right, Augusto Soruco. Hi, Augusto. I have a little friend. A friend of my daughter is called Augusto. Such a cool name. I love it. Hi, I've just bought a digital tablet, so we'll see how it works. Love your videos. Yay, thank you so much, Augusto. Yes, digital tablet is awesome. I definitely recommend it, 100%. It's just, you can start even without it. You don't have to use it as an excuse not to start. That's my point. Do not use it. Start with whatever you can and just advance yourself and try different things. Melinda is here. Yay, Melinda. She's so excited. Hi, I can't stay today, but I signed up for your class. Can't wait. Yay. Yeah, I just wanted to say Melinda is a new student. Hi, Melinda. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you for signing up for our class. Super excited to have you in the group and can't wait to hear what you think of the first modules. Yay. All right, you guys. Let's see some more questions. Regina asks, how much does it cost to sell patterns online? Is it free? So let's see. Depending where you sell, it's free or not free to sell online. So if you are selling on microstock websites like Shutterstock, iStock Photo, and Adobe Stock, then it is free to sell. But those websites, they have an exam which is also free, but it's just an exam to get to become a contributor to the website. And in Pattern Up, I teach specifically how to organize and how to name and save and prepare and literally how to create from the ground up a system to find it effortless to format your files for sale on multiple different websites at the same time. That saves you a ton of time in research and in trying things out and being frustrated and failing the exam. My students have already, the tester students have already, many of them have passed the exam on the major microstock websites and are selling already. So I'm super excited for them. But there is another type of website where you can sell it. And for example, a website, one of the most popular ones, a print-on-demand website for pattern designers is Spoonflower. And on Spoonflower, you have to order. It's free to join and become a contributor, but to be able to sell your fabrics which feature your designs, you will have to pay for proofs of your design. So each design have to be proved, and this design, each design will basically, you will have to purchase a small swatch of fabric or a big chunk of fabric, piece of fabric with your design, and this way you can post for sale. And there is a workaround. I also tell you how to specifically order on Spoonflower and the ways how to make it cheaper, but there are different ways how you can go about it as well. So Spoonflower does require you to pay, because to be honest, they actually want you to sell and make sure before you sell, to make sure that the colors are right, the shapes are right, that the scale is right. So depending on basically it makes sense for them to require for you to see the fabric before you can sell it to other people. All right, so let's see another question. By the way, I have some questions in the live comments to this video, and another I have email questions and Facebook questions, so I just putting them together. But please, if you have more live questions, I'd love to answer them in the chat. All right, let's go to the next one. Marisa asks, When does each lesson at Pattern It Up course start and end? All right, so Pattern It Up course is basically 6 modules with videos, templates, a workbook, and assignments that go with each lesson. And each module is already has all the videos in there, and the modules will be released one module each week. And when you sign up, you will receive immediately the access to the first module, and then every module will be released once a week, and we can work on them. Students are encouraged to work on them together in the Facebook group, which is dedicated to only the students of the course. So there will be definitely a community around working on the same assignments. But in my experience, some people want to have more time, so they want to go about it faster. Some work a little bit slower, so it's totally okay. You do not have to just stay with the rate at which the lessons are released. You can basically work at your own pace, and after all the lessons are released, you are welcome to basically build out and work on the system and build your first collection. And after a little while, I will sign up for the free, well, sorry, I mean the sign up for group reviews. They are going to be video group reviews, and there will be 2 of them, so that we will do first one, so that I see if you have any issues and if you're stuck anywhere, so I can help. And in the second one, we're going to be talking a bit more about selling and reviewing your work and working as a group as well. So you can definitely work at your own pace and share as you go, or you can catch up with a group. So depending how what is better for you. All right, I have another question from Meganelle. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. Kalia here. You mentioned that you're using Adobe Illustrator CC 2015. So I assume you've never run any of them updates, and anyone who would purchase CC now would have to go with the latest version. I signed up for your class on the night of the webinar. Can't wait to start. Hugs from Ireland. Yay! Another student. So excited. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. I am very, very excited for everyone to get together and start working together and share together. So excited. Thank you once again. So there are ways how you can downgrade your version, because I am using it every day. So there's definitely a way how you can downgrade. You can Google how to do that. But you don't have to. If you want, you can start working with the latest version. It's just if you run into bugs and issues, you please know that you can downgrade to the previous versions of Adobe Illustrator. But there are ways how to select previous models 100%. I'm using 2015, and I think I have 2017 installed. So I just open up the 2015 and it works for me. All right, you guys, let's see. And I think the last question that I have from the email, Mel asks, which level of Adobe Illustrator skills do I need to succeed in Pattern It Up course? So in Pattern It Up course, I designed it for beginner Adobe Illustrator skills, but I do recommend to starting out to make it faster, to know how, for example, to copy and paste objects, how to use the shape tool to create circles, maybe how to use Pathfinder tools to join these circles together to make a little blob of different shapes. So definitely that helps. I try to explain as much as I can, but there are no subtitles in the course. So I think if you are zero experience with Adobe Illustrator, that would be great to either taking it slowly and carefully working your way through it, or you might want to do a very quick, basic Adobe Illustrator tutorials and basic Adobe Illustrator course to know how to use copy, paste, create a new document, where all the tools are, Because in my course, we are definitely going to go from the simpler things to more advanced things, and you're going to install templates and scripts, which are not very difficult, but it's just easier for if you understand basics of Adobe Illustrator. There's definitely nothing wrong with just taking it one by one, and if you run into something that you don't particularly understand or know yet, or you find it a little bit tricky, you can stop and just go find a tutorial about that, figure it out a little bit more into detail. You can ask me questions, of course, as well, and share and ask in our Facebook group so that other students can help you too. So we're here to help and support you guys. But other than that, I do recommend at least a beginner knowledge of Adobe Illustrator, some basic tools and skills, and this should be enough to succeed with the course, as I designed it with a beginner in mind. All right. Mega says, okay, thanks, Oksancia. I'll check that out. Yes, please, and let me. I'm hoping. I'm pretty sure it should work to downgrading the version. Other than that, if you feel like you don't want to downgrade the versions of Adobe Illustrator, it's totally fine. Many of my beta students reported that it worked very well. Everything worked great for them when they worked with the latest version of Adobe Illustrator as well. So I'm hoping it will answer your question. All right, you guys, I will wait just a minute more to see if there are any other comments, if you want to ask me anything else. But other than that, I've been super, super excited and grateful for all the amazing new students that I've been receiving. And it really warms my heart to be able to help. And also, there is a contest that was taking place recently, and one lucky person last week contributed and is going to win a scholarship to this course. But this contest is already finished, so I will work more on creating interesting opportunities and interesting things again. But in this particular birthday of my online school, I'm excited to offer 2 courses for a price of 1, so all of my beta students and all of my new students can participate, and it means months of learning about repeat pattern design with the step-by-step systems and weekly prompts, so you're definitely on track building your creative career. All right, you guys, thank you once again so much. I create videos on this channel about textile design and surface pattern design and running creative business every week. And if you like this video and you found it useful, please like it, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to be on top of more of the textile design, pattern design, creative videos. All right, you guys, I'm going to run, welcome some more new students, and thank you so much for being here today with me and for sharing this moment with me. And I'm super, super excited because I always wanted to create a community and opportunity to share my experience with my creative friends. All right, you guys, have a great week, and I'm hoping you do create something awesome together. All right, and please join us. You have still time until tomorrow, and if you're watching us in the future, please sign up for the waiting list to be notified when Pattern It Up opens again. All right, you guys, bye.